We are getting started here. Let's see. Yay! I think I figured that out. Tonight I am going to show you a couple things. This is a cup that I made using Couture on an epoxy cup. But we're not just doing cups. I promise that T-shirt Tuesdays are coming back, so look for that tomorrow. I promise. T-shirt Tuesdays are going to come back. And this is a non-Couture cup using an SVG that is up on my Etsy that I created. But Couture works on these, and that is something I've been doing. But tonight I have a whole bunch of cups that I have to get done. So there's this one. This one, probably take the tape off. I can because I painted that piece. And then this one, they've been sanded for the most part. This one has not been sanded. Probably should have, but I didn't. Not yet. And then we have this one, which has been sanded. It is purple glitter. So I have a bunch of cups that need to get done. They all end up on the Etsy shop if you want them. Oh, look, almost forgot this one, which has a really cool. This is kind of different because the gold is a paint that is directly on the metal of the cup. Hey, Darlene. And then there's epoxy over it, and then I spray painted right over the epoxy, which is also how this was done, which you can kind of see here because it's still a little bit shiny. But so lots of stuff here. T-shirt Tuesdays start back tomorrow. This last year was a little bit hard. I'm gonna say it was a little bit hard, and I kind of gave up on everything. But I'm back. So we are going to do 5 cups tonight. I have my handy dandy little noodles that I'm going to set these on so I can put them there. But first, let's go ahead. I want to peel this stuff off here. All of this because I painted over the epoxy. I'm hoping this is going to be okay. I think it will be. Oh, it didn't. Oh well. We'll figure it out. Or I'll do something that some people do. Peel this off so I can show you. This cup is really awesome looking. But when the design is as busy as this one is, hey Lorraine! When the design is as busy as this is, it tends to fade out whatever you put on it. So, haven't seen you in a while, Lorraine. So I decided to put a black background for the Couture for this particular cup. You guys be sure to come tomorrow. Because I will be doing the T-shirt Tuesdays, because T-shirts are going to go up on the Etsy shop as well. Hey, I see you. I think it says, sorry, I'm leaning forward. Noreen, I think that's what I see. I can't see very well because the lighting is right behind here. So it makes it a little hard to see. But I think I need to do something with my lighting that's better than what's going on right now, because part of the problem is I have all these boxes over here that are hiding everything because of all the cups and stuff that are here. Here are a couple more cups that are going to get photographed and go on the Etsy shop. These are using, again, the Couture underneath this. So they're pretty easy to do. And, I thought I would have to on the chalk that I would have to seal it, and the first time I did it, I sealed it. I was just like, I gotta seal that, but you know what? Thanks, Noreen. And you know what? Here's the thing about the chalk Couture. You don't have to actually seal it. Because I got lazy one day and I slapped the epoxy right on top of that chalk. Didn't move, just went smooth, stayed right where it was. It didn't lift or anything like that, so we're good to go. But speaking of which, I do, because I got an order of transfers. Now this one won't fit on that one, but it might fit on something else. But this one says, "But did you die?" Having ridden horses from part of my lifetime and galloped race horses, I can honestly say I didn't die. But there were a few times where it felt like I was going to. You guys see the scar here on this arm, obviously it's right there. A horse did that to me. She dropped me on the ground and stepped on me. So don't get your tinsel in a tangle. That won't fit there, but that might actually work okay. Well, this is kind of a busy background. We could put it on the purple. That would look kind of cool. Reindeer crossing. That's not going to go with anything. Oh, well, this. It could go with that. But this one, well, I haven't tried one where I've done it, but I still have to sand this one down. I forgot to take it and put it in there. I left it in here and I'm like, what? Strong is the new pretty, but that's too narrow. Oh, crazy. Your crazy is showing. We could fit that in here, but do you guys think that would go with this? Your crazy is showing. Should I put that on here? I almost want something different. And life is a collection of moments. We have that one. There are a couple of other large transfers in here and some other B-size transfers. This one. Now this, I really like this transfer. We could go, let your dreams take flight. So tomorrow I'm going to do the t-shirt Tuesday, so I'll be making t-shirts tomorrow. The t-shirt, I probably will put that and give it away to somebody on the channel here. I will give the t-shirt away. So you just need to be sure to watch and share and all that good stuff, the sprinkling stuff and all of that, to be able to get the t-shirt. But we'll decide tomorrow what we're going to put on the t-shirt. This I like, but I don't think it's going to fit. It might fit. I could probably fit it. Let me see. We'll have to try it. We could try this one. And then there's the witch is in, the witch is out. You're exactly where you need to be. That's a cute one. Then I have some more of these, the little pieces. And let's see, one day or day one, you decide. I like this one, but it's not going to fit on my black strip there. So let's see, will this one fit? I just want to see. That would be there. No, I don't think it will, because the black line's going to go there. So I need something else to go on there. I do have these large ones, but I don't think we're going to be putting those on there. Nope, they're too big. Oh, I love this. I love this. I have an Alexa. Alexa, fold the laundry. Let's see what Alexa says. Alexa, fold the laundry.
I can't do the laundry, but I can dish the dirt. Just ask me for a joke about dirt.
Alexa, tell me a joke about dirt.
What happened to the letter that fell off the billboard? Nothing. It's just a little dirt E.
A little dirt E? Okay, so there we go. And yes, I have Alexa throughout my house. And then here's Snow Rider Sled Company. That's a cool one. I think I have a sled that I built, you guys, so I'll put that on there. And yes, the little boy next door wanted to ride on the sled last winter. I had to tell him no. It was kind of sad. I had to tell him no, you can't ride on that. Let's see. I still have some more things. Oh, look. That's a horrible idea. What time? Do you guys, who has a friend like that? That if you tell them something, they tell you it's a horrible idea, and then they ask you what time you want to be there. Try the crazy one. I might try that one. I don't know if it will fit, though. Let's see if it will fit. Do I have it? See, it will fit, but do you guys think that's good for this? I really like this. This took me a bit, but I think it will fit. We'll put that one on. We'll go with it, and if I don't like it, I'll pull it off. Because it's chalk. But who has a friend like this? Where you tell them an idea, they tell you that's a horrible idea, and then they ask you, what time? By the way, I have the August Club Couture. So let me pull that open. So, hey, we might choose that one. Who knows? Look! Here's August. Family and friends, welcome. Say please. Thank you. Thank the cook. Mind your manners. No texting at the table. Enjoy family time. Eat your vegetables. Give thanks. That's a lot of stuff for kitchen rules. But we're going to do this one. Maureen, you win. Let me grab my paste. I think I have... You know what? Shimmer Harvest. Shimmer Harvest will go with this. Kind of goes with that color there. That's more of the copper color, but I think I want to use the Shimmer Harvest. So that's what we'll use. Hey, my apron's attacking me. And yes, I have lots of stuff here. So we're a little bit out there. You guys can see all the cups over here. So let's pull this open. And yes, it is a, do you like the transfer or the cup? I like this transfer. Kitchen rolls. I might have to try, see these, this is a 32 ounce plump from the Steel Magnolia. That's the cup size. And these size transfers fit around them perfectly so that you can use them on these size transfers, on these cups. So I have found that to be true, and these do really well on some of the other cups, like this size. It works on that size. The cut up ones, like this one, this is just a small piece. So they do fairly well on most things. The large transfers, obviously, we can't do that. So I'm just going to fuzz this, and because I'm putting it on the epoxy, and the epoxy has not been sanded because I was painting it, I have to fuzz the crud out of this. Because this right here is like glass. So we're going to be fuzzing, and let me fuzz a little more on my shirt. There we go. I would fuzz on my fuzzing towel, but the cat laid on it. Oh my god, you guys. I had to tell you something. My neighbor downstairs, she cannot let kitties that are outside not be fed. So she's putting food out for all the cats around here. So last night I came home and there were like 6 cats. 6 little kitties all over the place. And she's telling her friend she just can't resist. And she's trying to find homes for them because she can't feed them all. I'm like, just stop feeding them. They have homes. But they're all over here. One little white kitty with a dark tip tail. She had kittens and she's dried up, so her kittens are somewhere. And you can probably hear CompuCat because they've been driving CompuCat crazy. And Lewis doesn't care as long as they don't come in here and get his food. Lewis doesn't care. All right, let's see if I can. Oh, it's not fitting very well, you guys. It is just a little, it's too big, you guys. It's too wide. I didn't make this wide enough. We can just put the word crazy in there. I could just put crazy. Or your crazy is showing. How am I going to do this? Because, yeah. Let's see if I can put this way. See, I'm measuring it. That's crazy is showing. See, it's gonna go. I guess we can live with it that way. Maybe not. So I'm gonna go over here. See if I can fit this. You're crazy. That'll have to do it. We're gonna go over just a little here and a little here. Just like that. And I'm not gonna put it all the way down because if I can prevent it from actually sticking to the slicked epoxy, I'm going to try that because let me tell you, you do not want it to do that. Because then getting it off curls it. Okay, so I got my Shimmer Harvest here. It's a little old. I think I'm gonna have to order some more pastes. But this Shimmer Harvest, you guys, it is so beautiful. It's such a beautiful color. And I think it will go with the colors on this. And yep, it's a little dry. That's why you don't leave your pastes sitting for months and months not doing anything. Here we go. Here we go. All right. I'm gonna put a little more. I think I'm gonna order another one of these because one of the things, this is like an atomizer. It gives like a very fine mist. And you know what I can do with the epoxy? A lot of people will take 91% alcohol and they spray it down on the epoxy some people will use it just to pop the bubbles, but some people use it to create different effects in the epoxy because the epoxy just kind of blows away from it. So I think I might do that and see if I can create some really cool effects because most of the people that use the epoxy, they're using spray bottles. That's the guys that are doing like the countertops and stuff. They do that kind of stuff. It's been an interesting ride learning about epoxy. So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and go right straight across here. The epoxy guys, there's two camps. There's the people that do the flat lay epoxy on, you know, countertops and floors, things like that. Even bathrooms. They'll do floors. So they're mostly working with flat. Although the stone coat guy, he shows how to do. He's got some special stuff so that you can do vertical stuff. But the vertical stuff works different. And then you've got people who work on epoxy cups like this, and they use a turner that turns. Well, let's get that down there. Okay. Let's see how we come up. I told you it's kind of. There we go. Look. What do you guys think? Does that work? It's kind of cool. Your crazy is showing. And I didn't include that bottom one. You might want to tuck that back in. I didn't include that in, but I could have. So this, I'll be right back. I'm going to go drop this in the sink so the water can get it. And we're going to go move on to the next cup. There we go. Got that one in the water. Cool. I'll probably wipe this off. This little arrow. I'll do it afterwards. But that's the first cup. Looks cool. It will get probably 2 more coats of epoxy on it. The first coat just to seal that off, and then a second coat so that I can uh-oh, cat's busy. But a second coat to they call it a flood coat. So I'll do that next. I have done some videos from my epoxy setup, but that's not in here. All right. So let's find another cup. How about this cup, you guys? This is, I've sanded it. You can see where it's light. The epoxy coating, I think I didn't put enough, so it kind of repelled off spots. But that's okay. I'm not really worried about that. I'm going to put the transfer on here, and then when I epoxy over it, it will go cover that again. So let's see. What should we have here? What should we put on this one? This one's kind of a Christmas thing, isn't it? It's like a Christmas cup, you know. We could do reindeer crossing or don't get your tinsel in a tangle. Which one do you guys think? Reindeer crossing or don't get your tinsel? Darlene, it depends. There's a couple different types of epoxy that you can use. I use a combination. I use an epoxy that takes 8 to 10 hours to harden up. The cure process usually is a few days. So usually that one I do overnight. And then there's another epoxy, a fast set type epoxy that you can use when you're doing the layers like this for the glitter. You like the don't get your tinsel in a tangle? Yeah, I kind of like that one too. So I think that's the one I'll use. It's going to be interesting because this is going to lay down on that flat spot, but that's okay. We're going to do it here. But it's, you kind of have to, when you're doing the cups, you have to time it. I have a 6-cup turner because I decided I was going to make enough cups to put them on Etsy and get them sold. So I have a 6-cup turner, but you can just get a 1-cup turner if you're just wanting to do cups for yourself. That's a good way to do it. I use, mostly I've been using Alumilite, which also has a fast set. You can get that at Michael's. But I did order, and I have another bunch of stuff from a company called Couture. And Couture is, you can only get it online, so it's not in stores. And a lot of the people that are making these cups are using the Couture. And it has a fast set as well. Now there is an additive to thicken, and even Couture has this epoxy sculpt stuff that allows you, see, this is a little bit difficult here because this cup is not entirely, it tapers, and then on top of it I didn't make it flat, so we're having fun here. But as long as the letters are sealed, it doesn't matter. So we're gonna do this. Oops. So what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and do the top part first, then I'll get that tinsel there. I got that up there. This, you know, this thing is an ombre, so I'm going to do ombre on this. We're going to do, so I don't want to put gold on gold, that's not going to look good. Let me see if I've got the silver. I do have silver. Let's see. I know I had red. Let's see. Shimmer crimson. That's not exactly red, though. That's not red. That's just red, not my shimmer paste. And I have a white. I don't have frost. And I have shimmer gold, but I don't want to do shimmer gold. I think I'm just going to do, I'm going to do white. We're going to skip the red, and we're going to do white and silver. White and silver. Of course, that all depends on if the paste is good. So I'm going to put some more in here. Just so you guys know. Oh no, I'm running out of sticks to stir. Might have to get some more sticks. Let's stir this up. And I'm just going to put like that. And then we'll see if I can get this silver. I don't know. It's been a while since I used this one. Let's see. Did I have another? I don't know. There we go. Oh look, stir it. The shimmer paste, I find they don't dry out very fast. You know, usually I can go through my paste pretty fast, but like I said, the last year and a half has been a little slow around here. Here we go, some more water. And you know what, these pastes, I have found, if your paste is about to get funky, put a little squirt of hand sanitizer in it. Kills everything. Kills everything. So here we go. Got these. I'm going to put some of this up here. So let's go. Just like this. And this is something those people that just use Cricut on their cups can't do. Because, you know, the Cricut cup doesn't make ombre. At least I don't think it does. I have one, but you know, sometimes Couture is just a lot faster and easier to do. All right, so we got that, and here we go. I'm gonna go down up here, and then we'll do something extra. Rub it in with a little water on my finger. And okay. All right. Now I'm going to try and pull this up, and then I'm going to try and get that tinsel that's down there. Because that tinsel, here we go, you guys. See how tough it is to pull this up? It's not so bad, because when it's really solid, it makes it tough. So here we go. All right. This is all up, so I can flatten this down here. And I'm just going to take a little bit. Like this. Pull that up. Let's see how this comes out, because this might not match up. I think it will, though. I think it will. But also remember, I'm using chalk, so I can wipe it off. If I don't like what it does, I can wipe it off. Ta-da! Looks like I'm going to be wiping it off. It's okay. That can be fixed. I'll go drop this in the water. Alright, that's 2. Of course, this will have to be cleaned up. Not too hard to wipe off of these. What do you guys think? Is that working? Might have should have gotten my white all the way up there. That's okay. We'll get to the next one. Alrighty. Next is the purple cup. Purple cup. So, with purple, what do you guys think I should put on a purple cup? What do you think I should put on the purple cup? Putting these over here. Oops. Any ideas? Let's see, we got Strong is the New Pretty. Life is a Collection of Moments. That's a good one. This is Too Big. That's a horrible idea. It could go on there, though. I'm thinking I'm just going to put Strong is the New Pretty, because that's easy, and I'll use the white because that will show up on purple really easy. So let's pull this open. Here we go. Pull it off and fuzz it on my shirt because my fuzzing towel is buried. So we'll just use this. Just like that. And I'm going to use my white. So I've already prepped that up. So usually these cups, depending on what you use, because if you're going to use glitter like I have on this cup, the glitter, depending on who and what you hear, you can use epoxy and just pour your glitter right over it and catch the excess that rolls off of it as it's on the turner, because you want to do that on a turner. Or, you know, just turn it by hand with a wand. It's the epoxy adheres really well and covers really well, but you can use, and I have used Mod Podge for the glitter. Some of these other cups like this is using alcohol inks. I didn't use any glitter, and you always prep them by sanding them and spray painting them with a base coat. This one I base coated it with gold, but mostly I use white, or usually white or black. Yeah, that's it, black. I wanted to think, what was it that I used? Black. Yes, black. All right, we got a little smudge here, but that'll be easy to clean off. So, strong is the new pretty. I'll clean that up, and it is really easy to clean up. This is going to get back in the water. And let's see. 1, 2, 3. Here's 4. Actually, let's do this one. And we could save this one for tomorrow, because I got to clean those cups up and then epoxy them, because I like to epoxy them overnight. Life is a collection of moments, but I think this pattern, now this right here, I don't see anybody else doing this, and here's what I do. This is done by having a base coat. I base coated it with red, and then I put epoxy over the red paint, and then I spray painted over the epoxy before it's set up. I let that spray paint dry, and then I just grabbed it, and that crackled it, so it looks like, kind of looks like gold leaf. And not my idea. This came from one of the countertop guys. So I tend to look outside of what everybody else is doing, because I don't want to do the same thing everybody else does. It's just a thing. Let's see. I need something that's big for that. This. Oh, wait. Where's the reindeer crossings? What do you guys think? What do you think? Reindeer crossing. How would that work? What do you think? Reindeer crossing on this? It's kind of a, well, Christmas in July is over, but we already did one. This one. So I guess we could do the other one. Reindeer crossing. That's what I'm going to do. Because it's my cup. I can do what I want. Right? Alright. So we're going for reindeer crossing over the top of the gold leaf. If I can get it to pull out. This is a brand new transfer. And yes, it's gonna come out. It came out. So let me pull that off. Fuzz myself. And here we go. I guess I could probably, I meant to do this kind of last week when I was doing the other cups that I did and put them out on the Couture groups to show people what I'm doing, because you know, last time I came up with a new idea, somebody saw me and then took off and showed everybody, look what I did, and I'm like, yeah, you watched me. So I probably need to do that. I don't think there aren't really a lot of people doing the Couture on cups like this. Actually, I don't think I've seen anybody really doing it. I think most people are afraid of the epoxy. The thing about the epoxy is you always need to make sure you have plenty of ventilation. Me, myself, and I like to talk about myself in the third person. I use PPE, personal protective gear equipment, namely a gas mask, and while the things are turning, they are in a grow tent sealed up with something venting it outside, because otherwise there's just no way I could do this. But it helps, it works, and I'm gonna be honest with you, when people complain about having to wear masks for COVID, I'm like, yeah, right. I'm wearing a freaking gas mask with, you know, the big old things on the side of your face. I look like an alien when I wear it. Like, nah. That little piece of paper over your face, yeah, that's nothing. Okay, I'm gonna go drop this in the water. Okay, so we got reindeer crossing. We've got crazy. Your crazy is showing. Reindeer crossing. Don't get your tinsel in a tangle. And this other one. Strong is the new pretty, which I gotta clean up right there. That won't take much to clean up. And I have one more cup, because this one right here, I think I need, because I put sprinkle, when I put the epoxy on it, I sprinkled this right here is directly on the glitter. It's adhered down, it's not coming off, but I don't think I want to, what I need to do with this, I know what I need to do with this. I need to epoxy over the top of it to cover up the glitter, and then sand it and put something on it. I'm thinking with this one I'll put something like a word that goes across like that, because that would be kind of cool. But we got this last one. So let me look. What do we have that I could use on this last cup? And it has to be small. So, whoops. What is that? Oh, one day or day one, you decide. Hey, you guys, that would fit, I think. I think that would fit right around this cup. Do you guys see that? It would fit. It will fit. But what color do I want to put on that? White? Gold? Red? No. Silver? Nah. What color should I put there, you guys? Yeah, a mini could work. We could do one of these. Best teacher ever. Look, the apple. That would be good with red. Look there. Oh, these are all first day of school. These are first days of school. So there's a teacher. Back to school! Back to school! Best teacher ever. You know what, you guys? I'm going to say this heartfelt for the teachers out there. There has been nothing but pain for them over the last year. Do it red. Red's a good one. Red would be a good one. But it's, you know, I feel for teachers. Because, let's be real. Last year, they got thrown under the bus. They're trying to do their job. They're dealing with things that are horrendous. Trying to keep the attention of their students. They've never worked that way. The students have never worked that way. The parents have never worked that way. And really, I mean, I've heard some pretty bad stories of things that have happened that these teachers have had to deal with. Really bad things that just... What did I do with my scissors now? They're over there. I'll grab them. But they have had to deal with things that they shouldn't have had to deal with. They really, really shouldn't have had to deal with. They've had to deal with parents who start swearing in the middle while they're live in class and the students' mics are on. It just isn't fair to them. And then having to deal with things, you know, seeing things that they don't want to see. Some of it purely by accident. What do you guys think? Best teacher ever or the apple? Ready or not? Back to school? Which one should I do? You're a teacher? Yeah, I don't even know what to say because, I mean, I taught computer classes online and I don't, you know, I taught adults online and it is not an easy thing. And if you're dealing with children, especially young children, your granddaughter was a first-year high school teacher. Yeah, see, first year, and she has to go start teaching from home on Zoom calls. Not an easy thing. So we're gonna do best teacher ever. There we go. I got the red. This is my, it's not red, it's actually crimson. So we're gonna go crimson. Go right into your first year of teaching. And what do you get? Sent home to teach from online. And yep, I did teach online classes, but I taught them to adults, which is entirely different from teaching children. Especially when you're teaching things that the adults want to learn. What do you guys think? Is it light enough or is it dark enough? I don't know. Is it dark enough, you guys? If not, we can wipe it off. I can do it over. What do you guys think? Is that dark enough? Or should I wipe it off and do it over? Say yes? No. Maybe. Because I'm looking at that and that's pretty dark. It's almost too hard to see. So I think I am going to do it over. So we'll just put some water on it. And I'll grab one of my, where'd the other one go? Oh, it's in the bathroom. Ta-da! Told you it was easy to wipe off. It would be better if it was something larger, but that is not that large. And we'll turn it over. Actually, I'm gonna wipe it off with my pants. And we're gonna use a different color because I think that was too light. It needs to be a little bit darker. There we go. Here, we'll put it back on. Ha! And we're just gonna swipe some white. Do a white swipe. And hey, because it's right over the red, it might pick up some of that red. Probably will. Doesn't wipe off the transfer. But that's okay. There! We can see it better. That's important. Being able to see. Yep. I did it with the white because I think that the white shows up better. Still got a little red there. Grab that. I'll have to wipe that off. But that's it. It's that easy. So that's me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cups. And can you imagine doing 5 cups with a Cricut? Where you have to cut it out and wait for the Cricut to cut everything out. Takes a little bit longer. So like this one, that took a little bit longer because, you know, I had to cut it out. Even though I did design that. I did design that one myself. And that SVG is up on the Etsy as well. So, there we go. All I have to do is wait for these to dry. And then I can take these and just put them on the turner, put some epoxy on it, and we're good. So, like I said, lots of neat stuff. This was done with inks. And then, of course, that is a Couture transfer. You can kind of see the ink pattern coming up through the white on that one. And then, of course, remember this one? Limited edition, awesome. So, that one is not yet up on the Etsy shop, so it's going to be there. But it's really easy, and I can make these cups a lot faster using the Couture. So if you like Couture, hit me up. You could just message the page or drop a note below, and I'll shoot you the information. I'll show you where you can get the stuff. I do get a percentage, obviously, but it's all fun. It's all good. It's crafting, and you know what? And last year we needed something to make us happy. So here we are, being happy. All right, you guys, I'm heading out. I'm gonna get my transfers all cleaned up, clean up the edges on those. I may or may not put them on the turner tonight. I do have 2 that are still gassing out right now. They are of this type. They're really pretty. I have one, it's teal with copper. It's really neat. I don't know if I want to put anything on that. And then one that is green with gold on it, so it looks like jade. So those are all things that are coming probably in the next week. So I make about 6 cups a week. Yes, I will, Noreen. As soon as I go wash these off, I'll message you. So with that said, you guys, I'm going to hang up, get these washed, shoot Noreen a message off, and I will see you guys tomorrow for T-Shirt Tuesday. Tomorrow is T-Shirt Tuesday.